All right, we're going to show you guys all the cutting that needs to be done for our washer sets. We're going to start over here at this table saw. We're going to do some rip cuts here. So first we're going to do the bases. So you're going to need two bases that are 10.5 by 10.5. So I'm going to set the measurement here to 10.5, and we're going to go ahead and rip this through. There should be enough for two on one of these sheets. So I'll rip one and then we'll cut the others. Here we go. Lay the wood flat against the fence. Push it through. Thank you. Okay, now that one's done, someone else will be able to use this. Now we'll go to 10.5 cross cuts here. Normally we would use a sled, but it's a little wider, and it's a wide enough piece that we can get both hands on both sides safely. Biggest thing is make sure you go all the way through the blade. That's one. That's two. So that's our base pieces. Now we're going to go over to the miter sled, and we're going to cut our sides. So the sides are 3 1/4 inch in width already. So we already rip cut these for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the measurements on the miter sled here, and we are going to be measuring 4 pieces at 10.5 inches and 4 pieces at 9.5 inches. The base is 1/4 inch plywood. We're using 1/2 inch wood over here. Okay, so now that I got it all set up right, both hands on both sides, I'm going to cut through. There's a 1 10.5. Two 10.5s. Three 10.5s. Four 10.5s. Okay. Now 9.5. One 9.5. Two 9.5s. Three 9.5s. And 4 9.5s. The extra piece can be used for someone else's sides, so we'll leave that over here. Okay, now that I got my sides done and my base is done, we're going to cut the PVC pipe. And we asked a special guest here to come help us with the PVC pipe, our principal, Mr. Wachowski.
This is where it gets good.
Yes. All right, so I already have a block set up on the miter saw so that we have it right at 3 inches. So all we're going to have is Mr. Wachowski is going to help hold the pipe, and I'm going to put the pipe right into the base that we have here, and it's going to be a 3-inch piece. So I'm going to cut it with the miter saw twice. So I'm going to put my hand over here, holding it, and I'm going to use the miter saw to cut it exactly at 3 inches. We'll do 2 of these. That's one. And then with this cut, it's only going to be Mr. Harris or myself cutting these. You guys won't be able to use them. We just feel safer doing this machine for you. And then last one. And because I have that block there, it makes it really easy. And then the only other thing we're going to do with these is the edges to make sure they're super smooth. We'll take them to the grinder, and we'll just kind of run them onto the grinder to make sure they're super smooth. So they fit really well on the plate, and then that's it. So if you got any questions, see myself or Mr. Harris.